Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, kitty. Good morning, Jenny. Hi, Pat. Good morning, Desiree. So, we're going to talk about a couple of things before we get started today, and then hopefully anybody that watches this on playback will get the message, and then we'll put it out again. So, we're hoping this week we'll get some news as to opening the studio, what it looks like for us. Obviously, we know that we're going to probably have to open it at a reduced capacity, so it will limit our class sizes, but we are also probably going to limit the amount of classes that we have physically at the studio, at least in the beginning, just to kind of get things more normal, I guess you could say, whatever normal is these days. So with that, we're going to put some new procedures in place. So the way that you come in, you put your stuff in, the way you go to the class. But we are also working on some very exciting stuff. So we are going to find a way to live stream our live classes so that anybody that's at home can do the class at home and book in through GlowFox. So when all of that happens, there will be a little bit of a shift. The Facebook Live stuff will go away, and then we will live stream classes from the studio for anybody that wants to do it at home. So I'm asking, if you guys don't mind, send me an email or a text, or just talk to me about any concerns that you may have as we open the studio, any ideas that you have. We're going to have the place fogged, like sanitizer once a week, just because it gets top to bottom. Good morning, Michelle. So any kind of procedures that you may think will help, anything that you are concerned about. So we're going to offer online memberships as well as in-studio memberships. I'm not exactly sure how all that works, but we've ordered the camera. We're actually going to have to do some acoustic panels in the studio to make the sound a little bit better so that it's received at home. So it will be kind of a process, but we'll get it figured out. So if you don't mind, like I said, just send me an email or a text and just kind of let me know if you have concerns, if you're excited about getting back in the studio, if you would rather kind of hang out at home and do classes for a little while. I think everybody has what works for them, you know. I actually had somebody tell me the other day, online classes, good morning, Judah, was like taking a shower with a raincoat. You go through the motions, but it's not the same feeling. And I was like, that's probably about right. But everybody's different. So I want you to just let me know what's going to work for you. And again, we're open to suggestions. So anything that you think can help us at the studio make this transition to opening easier, because I'm ready for it to be open, but I also want to do it in a safe way. All right, moving on. Let's get started with class. So today is just a nice all-level class. For some reason, I can't hear you very well. Let's test. How about now, Michelle? Can you hear me better? Okay, good for Desiree. Anybody else having sound issues? Thumbs up or thumbs down if you have bad issues. Hopefully that worked. I kind of took it off the carpet. Okay. All right, so let's get started. Hopefully you can hear me enough, Michelle. I'll try to talk loud enough so that whatever's going on, that you can hear me better. So let's go ahead and start in a comfortable seat on your mat. So once you get onto your mat, just find that comfortable seat. You know, you can sit with your legs crossed, you can sit on your knees, whatever is more comfortable for you. But let's go ahead and place our hands in our lap, up or down. Again, we're just doing a nice all-level class today. So just go ahead and close your eyes. Let's think about lengthening our spine. So almost as if somebody's pulling the crown of your head up towards the sky. Feel the space being created in the vertebrae. And you can take a few moments and just kind of move around, get yourself more situated. Think about that chin as being parallel with the mat. And then pull the chin back just a little bit to elongate the back of the neck instead of sitting forward. Just begin to deepen your breath, breathing in and exhale. As you breathe in, imagine seeing the air come in through the nose, down the back of the throat. See the lungs expand, see the belly expand. And then exhale, let it go. Again, breathing in deep, slow breaths. Lungs expanding, belly expanding. Exhale, let go. And 2 more breaths just like this. Inhaling in, air traveling down the back throat. Entering into the lungs, chest expanding, belly expanding. Exhale. Let go. Inhale. And exhale. Let's go ahead and take our hands from our lap and just place them down by your sides. Fingertips can be on the ground or you can let them be flat. And all I want you to do is drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Still sitting up nice and tall, and still keep your chest nice and open, so don't kind of hunch back, don't round through the spine. And if you want to increase the stretch, go ahead and take that right hand, place it on the side of the head, and just allow the side of the neck to stretch out a little bit more, but don't pull. So just a nice little extra weight. Deep breath. Release the fingertips back down to the mat. Return the head to a neutral position and just roll out the shoulders here if that feels good. Return the hands back down by your sides to the mat. And take a deep breath in. On your exhale, drop your left ear, left shoulder. Just allowing the right side of the neck to stretch out. Allowing those shoulders to be heavy, so try not to pull them up, just let them be. And if you want to add that additional weight, take that left hand, place it on the side of the head. And again, we're not pulling, we're just allowing it to be there as an extra weight. Good. One more breath. Go ahead and release the left fingertips back down towards the mat. Bring the head back to a neutral position and then just roll out the shoulders if that feels good. Good. From here, fingertips back down to the mat beside of you. This time, still keeping the spine nice and tall, let's just drop the chin to the chest. Every inhale, I want you to feel the shoulder blades expanding. So imagine breathing back into your shoulder blades. Exhale, releasing the tension. If you want to go a little bit deeper, take the hands, interlace the fingers together, and place them on the back of the head. But again, we're not pulling here. Take one more breath here. And if your hands are not on the back of your head, go ahead, everybody interlace those fingers together and place the hands on the back of the head. And again, we're not pulling, but what we're going to do on our inhale is we're going to inhale, look up towards the sky, press the head into the hands, and opening up across the chest. On your exhale, chin to chest, round through the spine. Inhale, open it back up. Looking up towards the sky, feel the chest expand. Exhale, chin to chest, round through the spine. One more. Inhale, open it up, elbows wide, look up towards the sky. Feel the heart expanding. Exhale, chin to chest, round through the spine. Good. Go ahead and return to a neutral position, hands down by your side, fingertips to the mat. From here, let's go ahead and take our right arm up towards the sky. Spread your fingers, reach up. Really feel before we start to go that you're reaching from the tips of your fingers all the way down into this right hip. And as we begin to take it over to the side, very gently reaching over, really feel that expansion, almost as if there's a rubber band attached to that tip of your finger all the way down into your hip. I really want you to feel that band stretching. Good. You can look out, you can look up. Just try not to tuck your chin to your chest. Relaxing that left shoulder, don't let it come up by your ear. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down, roll out the shoulders if you need. Let's go ahead and take those left hands up towards the sky. Reach up, spread those fingers, reach up and really feel that stretch here prior to going over to the side. As you begin to keep reaching, take it over to the right. Again, feel like that rubber band is stretching from the tip of your finger all the way down into your hip. Looking up or out, relaxing that right shoulder. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Let's roll out the shoulders. Big shoulder rolls back. And big shoulder rolls forward. Good. From here, we're going to start into a seated figure 4. So most of you have done this with me. If you've not had me in a gentle class, you probably haven't done this. It's not a gentle class, by the way. It's just going to be in all levels. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by having a seat. Take the fleshy part of your seat out. Soles of the feet to the floor. Now what we're going to do is we're going to pick up this right foot and place it over our left thigh. Now, if this is too intense for you, all you're going to do is straighten out that leg and cross over the right. Now, while you're here, if you need some support, you can put blocks, a pillow, a blanket under this knee for support. Now, what we're going to do from here is we're going to take the arms around and we're going to give ourselves a big hug. So it's almost like a seated pigeon pose. So it's nice and opening into that hip. You should feel it here. If you need a little bit more, you're just going to bring that left leg in closer and wrap around the outside. So lots of options here. You can be here, you can be here, or you can even be down and just holding on here. Whatever feels good to you. Your yoga, your style. If you're tight, you can rock, no different than when we're in pigeon pose. Just rock a little bit. Good. Let's go ahead and take 2 more breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Very carefully release. Bounce out the legs. Shake them out if you need. Get some blood flowing. And then we're going to go into the other side. One side may be tighter than the other. That's okay. Go where it feels best to you. So sole of the right foot onto the mat, bend the knee. Let's take that left ankle, cross it over that right thigh. So for me, this is a little bit tighter on this side. So my leg is going to go out just a little bit more. If you need to flatten out the leg, go ahead and flatten it out. be mindful that your foot that's crossed over stays flexed, nice and active. When you're ready, take those arms around, give it a big hug, hold it here. Again, you can rock if it's really tight. If you're really flexible and it's super open, then bring it in a little bit closer. Good. Just breathing into that hip, getting it to open. Just warming up. And let's take 2 more breaths right here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Carefully unwind those legs. Bounce them out. Shake them out, whatever feels good to you. Now from here, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take that right leg out, left leg in. Flex the right foot, point the right foot. Flex and point, flex and point. Let's make circles to the right and circles to the left. Good. Flex that foot so toes are coming back towards your face. Go ahead and turn your torso over that leg. We're going to start to stretch out the back of that right leg. Everybody inhale your arms up. Lengthen through the spine like we did in our seated folds. And then from here, forward fold, looking out past your foot. Remember, if you look at your foot, that's where you go. So we want to look your fingertips to the mat, or you can grab a hold of your foot. You can also use a strap. Hi, nice of you to join me. I know. Go lay down, okay? Go lay down. Go lay down. Good. Holding it here. Lay down. Lay down. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring it up. Bounce out that leg if you need. Shake it out. And then before we switch, we're going to take that left hand behind us, and all we're going to do is we're going to lift up and reach. Not required, only if it feels good. And think about your right fingertips and your right toes making a nice big diagonal line. It should feel nice and opening. When you're ready, bring it back down, and let's switch legs. Right in, left out, and we're not all the way out into a straddle, so bring it in just a little bit here. Good. Let your hands be where they need to be. Let's go ahead and flex that left foot and point the left foot. Flex the left foot and point. Flex and point. Hold that point, and let's make circles to the right. Good. And circles to the left. Hold that flex. Turn your torso over that leg. Let's go ahead and inhale those arms up. Lengthen through your spine here. And on your exhale, begin to forward fold. Look past your toes. Go as far as you can possibly go. Reach, reach, reach. Your hands can come to your foot. They can come to the mat. But just begin to deepen that stretch without rounding through the spine. Lengthen, lengthen here. Breathing in. Breathing out. Feeling the back of that left leg really stretching out here. Going where it feels best to you. Good, almost there. Breathing. Releasing. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring it up. Bounce out that leg. Shake it out if you need. Nice job, guys. Now from here, we're going to begin to make our way up. So what I want you to do is, if you're not comfortable in tabletop position, then you can just go ahead and meet us in down dog. If you're happy in tabletop position, let's just go ahead and get in tabletop position for a moment. Spread your fingers. This will just kind of help us get set up for down dog. Spread your fingers. Wrists are underneath your shoulders. Spine is long. So one of the things when we're in down dog that we want to make sure that we're doing is that we're keeping our spine long. We don't want to arch in our down dog. So let's make that posture here stick as we go into our downward facing dog. So my knees are underneath my hips. I'm going to tuck my toes. I'm slowly going to begin to lift my knees up off of my mat. And then as I send my tailbone up towards the sky, my legs are going to straighten as much as they can, and my heels are going to reach down towards the mat. Now, my ears, if I nod my head from side to side, my ears should touch my arms. I'm not tucking my chin to my chest, and I'm not arching my back to get my chest closer to my thighs. My spine is long. My heels are heavy. Now, while we're here, we can move it around. Let's pedal it out, bending one leg at a time. We can rise high on the toes, lowering the heels towards the earth. Again, high on the toes, lowering the heels towards the earth. This time I want you to bend your knees and tiptoe your toes up towards the front of your mat. We're in a forward fold. Now from here, soften the knees as much as you need. We don't need to be in this super tight stretch where we're like locked out. I don't want you to do that. I want you to soften the knees, allow the head to hang. So right now, all we're doing is we're just allowing the back to relax. You can grab opposite elbows and just hang here for a second. Just take a deep breath in, and on your exhale, take notice of how your body feels. Inhale, exhale. Good, and then you can add some movement, rocking side to side. Maybe shake your head yes. Maybe shake your head no. Whatever feels good to you here, and when you're ready, release the hands down towards the mat. Bend your knees, tuck your chin to your chest, and begin to roll yourself up inch by inch, vertebrae by vertebrae, mountain pose. So your feet can be together or slightly apart. The choice is yours. Arms are down by your side, heart is open, shoulders are down and back. Chin is parallel with the mat. Good. Close your eyes here and just begin to breathe. Everybody inhale your arms up. Exhale, let's forward fold here. Swan dive, forward fold. Inhale up halfway, find a flat back. Your hands can come to your shins, to your knees, to your thighs, wherever they need to be, maybe to the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale the arms out, rise up. And again, exhale, forward fold. Inhale up halfway, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale the arms out, rise up. Bring your hands to your heart center. We're going to do a standing cat-cow. So what we're going to do, keeping those feet probably like 6 inches apart, we're going to take the hand and we're going to place it onto the thigh. Okay, I'm going to turn a little bit more sideways so you can see. So before I do anything right now, my spine is going to be lengthened. So from the top of my head all the way to my tailbone, okay? Almost like we're doing a chair pose, but we're not all the way down. We're kind of just partially. Hands rest on your thighs. Don't put them on your knees. Place them on your thighs. No extra pressure on the joints. So finding that long spine, on our inhale, we're going to open the heart, look up towards the sky. On our exhale, chin to chest, round through the spine. Press the hands into the thighs. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, away. Inhale, open the heart, look up towards the sky. Exhale away. Pull up through that spine, chin to chest. Inhale, open it up. On this last exhale, pull up through the spine, chin to chest, hold it here. Release the hands and roll yourself up inch by inch. Back into mountain pose, roll out the shoulders. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna begin to balance. Now, depends on what surface you're standing on. I'm actually on a mat, on carpet, so it's definitely got a lot of play. But if you're on a hard surface, maybe even stepping off of your mat if your mat is really squishy. So we're going to begin to work through tree pose. I want you to shift your weight into your left foot. Now, make sure you can spread your toes, okay? If your toes are all scrunched up like this, sometimes that pain goes up our leg. So just kind of lift the toes up and place them down. Shifting that weight, begin to bring the right foot to the inside of the left leg. Your hands can be at your heart center. Now you can grow your tree. Your tree can come up. It can stay down. Just make sure that your tree does not go on your knee, because we don't want to create any extra pressure in our joints. Now your hands are at your heart center, but you can always move it around. You're at home. You can move them wherever you want. You can take the arms out here, nice big goalpost. You can throw your branches out straight and bring them back. You can take them out straight and bring them back. If you really want to challenge yourself, you can move your tree. Keep those hips open though. You can add some rocking motion. You can take your arms up, big V, or you can just keep them right here at your heart center. Good, holding here, we're almost there. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and bring that leg forward. Bring it down to the ground. Shake out that left leg. Maybe hula hoop those hips. If it feels good, just get things loosened back up. Now from here, let's go ahead and switch that weight into that right leg. Pick up the toes. Place them down. Release your grip. No toe gripping, okay? When you're ready, left foot comes to the inside of the right leg. If you want to bring it up, bring it up. Just remember, no tree on your knee. Hands to your heart center. Holding it here. Remembering if you fall out, just get back into it. It's okay. Again, you can bring those arms into goalpost. You can straighten. You can bend. You can take them up high, reaching up towards the sky. You could sway your tree. Lots of options here for your tree. Or keep it just here. Finding your balance this morning. Good. Almost there. Remember, release your grip of your toes. If your toes are clinging on for life, relax. Press through the ball of your foot. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that leg forward. Slowly release. And then shake it out if you need. Maybe hula hoop those hips. Get the hips to open up. Very nice. All right. So what we're going to go into next is we're going to go into some plank and down dog movement. So if you're not happy, always feel free to take that child's pose. So what we're going to do is we're going to inhale those arms up, scoop them up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Let's go ahead and inhale up halfway, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Place your hands, spread those fingers, and then we're going to step back into a plank position. Now, press the floor away. If you get here and you get down here like this, you get really heavy. So really press the floor away. Squeeze the glutes. Now you hold it here. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, lift the bottom up. Lengthen through that spine. Down dog. So we're gonna go for a couple of these. Inhale, shift forward, plank position. Nice strong plank. Exhale, down dog. Again, inhale, shift forward. If you need to drop to your knees, that's fine. Just don't square the bottom. Drop to the knees here from your down dog, no worries. Exhale, down dog. If you're gonna do that modified, you're gonna drop to the knees, shift forward, plank. Exhale, down dog. Let's go for 3 more. Shift forward, plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Tiptoe your toes up towards the front of your mat. Bend your knees, chin to chest. Roll yourself up inch by inch, vertebrae by vertebrae. Good, roll it out. So we're at that halfway point. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna go wide on our mat, okay? So turn yourself on your mat, wide ways. I can't talk this morning. And feet are parallel, okay? So from here, take your hands to your hips, and then all I want you to do is open your heart towards the sky. Hold it here. Relax, neutral position. Again, open up towards the sky. Relax, neutral position. Arms out into a T. And all I want you to do is reach and back center. Reach. Now when you reach, we're going to stick out the opposite hip. So I'm reaching left, my right hip comes out. My feet are staying parallel though. Bring it back to center. Reach. Back to center. Good. Alternate. Just keep moving here. Reach. Back center. You should feel that inner thigh stretching out here a little bit. Reach. Center. One more time each side. Reach. Center. Reach. Center. Feet are still parallel. We're going to do a turned out series, but right now we're parallel. So take those arms back out. Swan dive, forward fold, stop halfway. Lengthen through that spine here. So if you wanted to, you could take your hands, place them on your hips, and press them away and find that length, then take the arms out. Good, bringing the hands down to the mat. Begin to walk yourself closer in between your legs. So you can turn the fingertips to go between your legs and allow the head to hang, bending the elbows, pulling yourself closer. If you'd like, you can take the hands to the outside of the feet, under the heels, and then you can bend the elbows and pull yourself through. The choice is yours, however you would like to go. Breathing here, inhale and exhale, remembering allowing that head to relax. Inhale and exhale. If your hands are under your feet, take them out. If your hands are backwards, begin to bring them forward. And let's walk the hands over towards the right foot. Maybe bring the forehead to touch the right knee. Feet are still parallel. Don't turn them out yet. Good. Let's walk them back through center. Take them to the left. And again, maybe bringing that forehead towards the left knee or as close to the leg as you can get it. Deep breaths here. Good. Let's bring it back to center. Now from here, what I want you to do is go ahead and turn those feet out, okay? So we're at a nice 45-degree angle, and my heels are in towards the center. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna bend the knees here, have a nice deep squat. Take the hands and place them on the inner thighs. It's almost like you're pressing them away. And then we're gonna dip the left shoulder in, and then the right. Good. Left. and right. Good, you're just pressing away and dipping the shoulders in. Press and press. Good, left, one more time, and right. Good, hold this squat here. Let's go ahead and inhale those arms up, goddess pose. So you can be up a little bit, or you can be deep down, it's up to you. Remember though, those knees are tracking out towards your pinky toes, so don't let them collapse in. Nice and out. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten the legs, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, back down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. Stay with me here. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale down. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Relax. Rock into those hips. Hula hoop if you need. Now from here, we're going to turn towards the front of our mat. Our right foot is forward, our left foot is back. Now, make sure your toes are all facing the same direction, so we're not turned out in the back. And we're going to work into pyramid pose here. Hands to your hips, open your heart. Let's start here. What I want you to do is begin to forward fold. Keep your heart open though. Good. If you need to bend that front knee a little bit, go ahead and do so. And when you can't go any further, you can take the hands, place them on the leg. You can place them on blocks, or you can place them on the mat. Now, I'm going to rock into my hips a little bit because I want to square my hips. A lot of times we get in this pose and this one hip is, our left hip is really high. So shift forward, shift back, shift forward again, and find that happy medium, and then begin to forward fold over that right leg, pyramid pose. So there's lots of options here in pyramid. You can hang out here. You can also take those hands behind you and grab a hold of your calf. You can also go into a reverse prayer. Lots of options. Go what feels best to you. Let's hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Use your core strength. We're going to come up flat back, coming up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Rotate to the left. Left foot forward, right foot back. All toes face the same direction. Our hips are forward, our hip is not open. From here, hands to your hips, we're going to begin to flat back. Take it down. Take it down as far as you can. Remember, don't lock out this knee. If you need to bend it a little bit, bend it. But I want you to think about that thigh as flexing and pulling up that kneecap, okay? Holding it here, going down, flat back as far as you can go. And when you can't go any further, find that position using those blocks, whatever you need for pyramid pose. Really feeling that left hamstring stretching out here. And again, lots of variations. You can reach back and grab that right calf. You could also come up a little bit and go into your reverse prayer position, opening that heart. Lots of options. Go where you feel best. Almost there. You're doing great. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to come up. Use your core strength. Flat back for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Roll it forward. Hula hoop those hips if you need. Step to the front of your mat. Good. From here, I want you to inhale your arms up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale up, halfway, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Place the hands, bend the knees, and step back into your downward facing dog. Long spine here. Pedal out the feet. And let's begin by taking that right leg up towards the sky, three-legged dog. And let's bring it through. Let's set up for a pigeon pose. So, the right toes to the outside of the mat. Right knee towards your right shoulder. Good. Begin to settle yourself down. Now, if you're super tight, start to rock. If it feels better, you can begin to bring yourself down. Lots of options here. Finding that place that works for you. Your yoga, your style. You can stay up, you can work your way down. Just breathe. And release. So, when you're at home, try to make sure that your hips are staying square. So try not rocking off to the side, just to be down. I don't want you to do that. If you need to use a blanket or a block under your right buttocks, then grab it. It's okay. I want you to really focus on squaring those hips. So if you were to rock off to the side and bring it back, you can feel when you get nice and square, okay? So it's almost like I want to lay the left thigh flat onto the mat. And then what I want you to do is I want you to try to focus on deepening it. So think about bringing the right foot out further to the side. Think about trying to get your shin parallel with the front of your mat or whatever you're on. Not quite yet there, but that's okay. Make some goals for yourself at home. Try to, it's hard when we're not there and physically able to do adjustments. So really try to be body aware and find the way to deepen the stretch. Just take those moments, breathe, pause, and say, okay, I can do this. Let me make this modification. Let me deepen. You can do it. We can't wait to share the studio space with you guys again so that we can be there together. All right, let's begin to press ourselves up here. Now, you can stay here, or you can bend that back leg. You can reach back and grab it with the same hand. You can not reach back at all. You can just stay right here. You can reach back and grab it with the opposite hand. You can even go with both, opening up against the heart. Wherever you are, let's begin to rock the coming out. Make your way back into your down dog. Stretch it out, move it around. When you're ready, let's go left leg up towards the sky. Bring it through. Pigeon pose. Good. From here, finding that position. Remember, trying to get that left foot out towards the outside of your right mat. The right side of your mat. I told you I can't talk today. Good. Find that position. And then just begin to melt yourself down if that feels good. Remembering if you're super tight, just rock a little bit here. Get the body to loosen up. Get the body to let go. You can go deeper. Remembering, take those moments, take those breaths. Find ways to make those adjustments. Trying to keep those hips square. First note. If you're off to the side, rock yourself square. And get that right thigh to make contact with the mat. Begin to inch the shin closer to parallel with the front of the mat. And just breathe here. Let go. Feel the hip releasing. Almost there. Let's take one more breath right here. bring it up. Good, you can stay here. You can bend that back foot. Opposite hand. Remember, same hand. You can go both hands, opening up across the heart. Breathe here. Really feeling that quad stretch out. And when you're ready, let's make our way back into our down dog. Long spine, pedal it out, move it around. And then when you're ready, all we're gonna do, walk, hop, step. We're gonna have a seat on our bottoms. Good. Check the time, I always run over. All right, so from here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna place the soles of the feet onto the mat. We're sitting on our bottom. And we're gonna take our arms out to the side, reaching out. Good. Now from here, long spine, we're gonna take ourselves halfway back. Hold it here. Breathing. If your body's shaking, it's good. It means you're working. Hang out with me here. And come all the way back up. Again, let's take it back halfway. Long spine here. Open your heart. Don't collapse. Open. And lift it back up. This time go back halfway. Hold it here. 5. We're going to go all the way to our backs in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it all the way back. Bring your knees into your chest. Nice, big squeeze. Maybe flex the feet, but remember, don't cross the ankles. We want to create equal pressure here. Squeeze, 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 compress. Very nice. Good. Now from here, what I want you to do is I want you to take your hands behind your head and send your legs up, straight towards the sky, and flex your feet. Spread your toes. Now, all we're going to do is we're going to begin to lift up. So if you want, and you don't want your hands behind your head, you can take your arms up. And it's like we're going to reach up towards our toes and then come down. But we're going to do these 5 of them, but nice and slow, okay? This is all of your core work today, too. That's it. So from here, when you're ready, we're going to reach up for 3, going up for 1, 2, 3. We're going to hold. We're going to take it back for 3, 2, 1. Relax, that's 1. Here how it looks if your hands are out. We're going to go up for 1, 2, 3, hold. Take it back. 3, 2, 1. That's 2. If legs up is too much, bend your knees, okay? Still taking those hands up. We're going up for 3, 2, 1. Hold. Take it back. 3, 2, 1. Relax. That's 3. Here we go. Going up for 1, 2, 3. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Last one. Here we go. Last one, best one is what I teach my kids. Ready? Here we go. Up for 1, 2, 3. Let's hold. Take it back for 3, 2, 1. Relax, knees into chest. Nice job. Make circles to the right. Make circles to the left. Very nice. All right, we're going to work our way into bridge pose, shoulder stand, or plow pose, snail, whatever you feel like doing, the choice is yours. Just one thing I want you to remember when we're doing these poses, don't turn your head to the side. So there's a lot of pressure in the neck, and to do it safely, we want to make sure that our gaze is always at the ceiling, especially when we go into shoulder stand and into plow. I always say look at your toes when you're in shoulder stand, okay? So from here, let's start with just a simple bridge pose, and then you can work your way into what you feel best with. So feet are shoulder distance apart. I promise you, your shoulders and your hips are not that wide, so bring them in. It's like you could squeeze a yoga block between your thighs, okay? Try to graze your heels with your fingertips. Rock your shoulders under. Give yourself a nice good base to begin, and anything is possible. From here, slowly begin to lift the hips up off of the mat, holding it here. Now remember, the bottom is engaged, but we're not squeezing. We're not pelvis thrusting into this position. So give it a pat, pat. Make sure it's engaged, but not squeezing super tight. Good. You can interlace those fingers together if you want here, or you can just hang out here. Now, stay here, or if you want to move on, you can go into that shoulder stand next. So, a couple of ways to do it. You can go down and then rock yourself up and catch your hips. Or if you want a little bit more of a challenge, lift yourself up a little bit more. Take your hands underneath your lower back like you're already in shoulder stand. And then take one leg up towards the sky. And then the other one. And then send them up even higher. Flex the feet. Press the balls of the feet to the sky. Shoulder stand. Now, if you're here and you want to work your way into plow, begin to drop the legs over the head. And only if your feet touch the floor, you can release the hands down to the mat. If your toes don't touch the floor, keep your hands on your back. Good. If you're in plow pose, maybe you want to head into snail. You're going to bend the knees and take the knees towards the ears, trying to get your shins onto the mat. Wherever you want to be, hang out there for just a couple, let's go 30 more seconds. And again, you can be in that shoulder stand position. You can be in that bridge position. You can be in plow. You can be in snail. The choice is yours. Good, almost there. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wherever you are, slowly roll yourself down, knees into chest, nice big squeeze, rock it around. We're going to start to make our way into our spinal twist. Take your arms out to the side, into a T or into goalpost. And then let's drop those legs over towards the right. We're going to turn our gaze to the left. Make sure here, it's a lot of those body awareness things at home. Make sure your shoulders stay on the mat. So if you take your legs to the right and this left shoulder completely comes off, then let's prop those legs up a little bit. Lots of options here. You can go single leg twist, you can go cross leg twist, whatever feels best to you. Your yoga, your practice. Let's take one more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Bring the legs back through center. Use the hands if you need. Wiggle it around. Move it around. Arms are out. Drop the legs to the left. Turn your gaze to the right. Good. Nice deep breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, allowing your body to relax, to melt into your mat. Be proud of yourself for showing up this morning. I know the motivation at home can be hard for some, but you are here, you are present. Take that deep breath in. Exhale, bring those legs back through center. Any final movements that you feel that your body needs, and then when you're ready, you're going to make your way down into relaxation. Feet down towards the corners of your mat, arms down by your side, palms up or palms down. The choice is yours. Chin slightly towards your chest to elongate the back of the neck. I want you just to take a deep breath in here, filling the lungs, feeling the belly rise. Hold that breath for a second, and then exhale, let it go. Surrender your body to your mat. Allowing your eyes to close. Just allowing your body to be. Good. I want you to just breathe. Not forcefully, not controlled. Just breathe. Just be. I'm going to begin to count backwards from 10 to 0. Each number you hear takes you deeper into relaxation, deeper into stillness. 10. You feel the weight of your body on your mat, the points of contact, the head, the shoulders, the buttocks, the heels. 9. Feel a wave of relaxation traveling inside of you. From the top of your head to the tips of your toes. 8. Imagine that wave of relaxation as you stand with your feet in the ocean water. Waves coming in, waves going out. 7. In the distance, in the ocean, you can see a family of dolphins. See their fins come out of the water and disappear into the water. Up and down, up and down. 6. You feel yourself going deeper and deeper into relaxation, into stillness on your mat. In the distance, you hear the seagull. Listen. Relax. And 5. You can feel the sun warming your skin. Feel your skin becoming warm. Feel it radiating inward, in towards the center, into your core. Dolphins swimming. Seagull singing. Wave of relaxation traveling from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. 4. Your body is becoming heavier, your mind relaxed deeper. You can begin to see yourself now standing there on the beach. You look peaceful. You look relaxed. Your face is soft. Your skin is glowing. 3. Feel yourself going deeper and deeper into relaxation. You're almost there. Breathe. Release. Two. You feel yourself relaxing deeper, the weight of your body sinking deeper into the sand. Feeling the wave of relaxation traveling from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. Dolphins swimming, seagull singing, the sun warming your body. One, you have arrived. You have arrived into deep stillness, into relaxation. And just allow your body to relax. Allow your body to be still. Rest. Relax. When you're ready to return to your mat, go back to number 10, feeling the weight of your body on your mat, the points of contact, the head, shoulders, the buttocks, the heels. And you can begin to introduce movement as you feel your body waking up on your mat. You can open and close your hands. You can nod your head from left to right. You can reach your arms up overhead and give yourself a nice big full body stretch. Maybe open the mouth, let out a yawn. And then just roll to either side, your right or your left. Use your arm as a pillow and just allow yourself a moment to relax. Begin to press yourself up into a comfortable seat. Bring your hands into your heart center, fingertip to fingertip and palm to palm. And every day, in every way, you are getting better and better and stronger and stronger. Namaste. And thank you guys for being here this morning. If you weren't here at the beginning of practice, I did make a little announcement. As we prepare to open the studio one day soon, if you have any concerns, any comments, any suggestions, please email me, text me, message me. We just want to make sure that we provide the best experience for all of you that are ready to get back into the studio. We also are going to start a streaming service for those that would like to stay home and still practice with us. We're working on streaming our live in-studio classes into a new streaming service. However, we will not be doing the Facebook Live. Once we do that, we'll actually have a new way that you can book in through GlowFox. So lots of details to come. So if you have any questions, shoot them to me. If you have any suggestions, shoot them to me. We're going to be we know we're going to have to open with a limited schedule, and also a reduced capacity. So lots of things to talk about. We're going to be sanitizing the studio heavily. So if you have any suggestions, you have any comments, any questions, please feel free to reach out to me as we start to put our plan together to reopen. I hope you all have a great week, a great Monday, and I'll talk to you soon.